Hey guys, so in the previous video, we covered the problem statement. In this video, we are actually going to start out by building the model. So let's begin. So we've not been given any historical data, right? We have to essentially create everything. So let's start. Let's call it model. Model. Okay. So first thing, we need to build a model for 30 years, right? From FY22 all the way till FY52. This Whoops, 1 minute. Let's just rectify this. Yep. Concatenate FY. This. Let's just format this. Okay, make this in white. Yep. Okay. So what are we going to build, right? First, we're going to build profit and loss assumptions tab. Put it in this color. Once we have the P&L tab, we will build the P&L statement, right? Then that will be profit and loss. Next, we will build balance sheet assumptions. We'll have the balance sheet. Then we will have cash flow statement. Then our one and only debt schedule. And then we'll have to do some sort of returns analysis, right? Okay. So let's just this. Okay. Profit and loss assumptions. Yeah, let's begin. So what are the key assumptions, right? Let's start with revenue. So how have they broken revenue, traffic volume, and toll rate, right? So they've given us the figures for FY22. Let's just go here. Let's remove FY22. This. Okay, so for FY22, what was the figure? It was volume was 2 crores, toll rate was 100, total was A into B, right? That's how we're going to get the revenue for all of the years. Currently 0 because we've not done these. Okay. So let's start with traffic volume, right? What are some of the assumptions they've given us? How is this going to grow? They've told us to assume annual growth rate of 7%. There's going to be 10% diversion only in FY26. So let's build that. So growth is nothing but, let's link it. %. Next, diversion year, right? What was that? FY26. Let's just keep this, highlight this so we don't play around with it. What is the traffic diversion amount? 10%, right? Okay. here. So how is the total volume going to go up, right? Is it just going to be previous year's volume into 1 plus the growth rate, or is it going to be something else? So for starters, we've done this, right? But is this correct? Like, is there an issue with this? There's an issue with this, right? Because they're telling us that only in FY26, there will be a 10% diversion in traffic, wherein you will lose 10% of your volume. So we have to add something to this formula, right? So let's just add that. So let's just add into, and when does the diversion happen? Only in FY26. So let's just add that. So if this year is equal to this, right? What happens in that year? You have 90% of your traffic because you lost 10% of your traffic. So that's 1 minus 10%, correct? And if that's not equal to that, then there's no diversion, right? So let's just assume it to be 0. So everything is gone to 0. Why is that the case? If this is equal to this else 0. Why is this returning 0? If G5 is equal to this, which is not, right? Sorry, it should be not 0, it should be 1. My bad, sorry. Apologies for that. Let's make sure we haven't made a mistake like this in terms of linking FY24 previous into 1 plus this into if this is equal to this minus. Okay, so in FY26, right, there's a little bit of 2.5 is going to 2.4, so it's working. Right, so we're done with the traffic volume piece. Next, let's go to the toll rate increase. So what data do we have on that? So they're telling us the total will be 5.5 every year. How is that 5.5 coming? It's broken down into these components. Let's just do that, right? Let's copy paste this. Okay. So inflation, they're asking us to assume each year going forward is going to be 3%. Inflation factor increase in toll rate 50%, and increase in toll rate without inflation, that is 4%, right? So let's just compute total increase in toll rate. So it will be nothing but this plus 50% of inflation, right? Just this growth rate for this, right? Yeah. Make sure we lock the cells and not make linking errors. Okay. So we have this as well. So we can just increase the toll rate by this upon 1 plus this, correct? Let's format this. Okay, let's just freeze the panes over here actually. So yeah, it becomes easier to view it. So now we have revenue, right? So we're done with the revenue piece. After revenue, is there any COGS? There's no COGS, right? Because there's no inventory in this business. So there's only OPEX. So what have they told us about OPEX? Here, they told us in FY22 it was 25 crores, right? Okay. This here, growth in OPEX. What have they told us? 6%, right? Let's just go with the. Let's just drag and drop this. Okay, so you have 1 plus this. Again, let's just format this to have like a better kind of output. Okay, so what are we doing? We're just increasing this by 6%, nothing fancy. So we're done with revenue, we're done with OPEX. So we'd come to EBITDA, right? And then we'll have depreciation and amortization. What have they told us about D&A? It's 10% of PP&E. We've not reached PP&E yet. We will do that in the balance sheet video. But for now, I think we've covered everything that we can on the P&L because we have revenue, we have OPEX. There's no COGS like I mentioned. D&A will come from the balance sheet video. Interest income expense will come from the cash flow statement, and then tax will come again from the P&L. So in this video, we've done the P&L assumptions. In the next video, we're actually going to build out the P&L, right? See you guys over there.
Hey, thanks a lot for watching the video. Hope you found it useful and also got a few actionable insights.
Check out our website and join the mailing list for regular content. Do spread the word and share it with anyone else you think might find this useful.